My name is Julia Davis. I am from Chicago, Illinois. I am a biologist. I love the art and science of the human body. I got my master's in biotech and chemical science and worked as a microbiologist in the biotech industry for a little bit before I jumped into philanthropy, which is my heart, mission-driven work. I love investing, researching, and working towards improving the quality of life for all members of our community so that all of us have an opportunity to thrive. But I've been a yoga teacher for 13 years. My most prized identity, my most prized role is that I am a mommy to this little girl. She is 3 years old as of March 31st at 2026, and I love her to death. And if you don't mind, I've prepared a little something to say. This is hard for me. So I have not I have not been allowed to see a single image, a single video. I've not been allowed a virtual visit, no physical visit, whether supervised, unsupervised, with my 3-year-old daughter in 379 days. Yet I'm her sole legal parent, and I have parental rights. In addition, I have been repeatedly asking for virtual visits this past year, as early as June of 2025, and the court has ignored it. Santa Clara County Family Court has ignored my repeated requests for virtual visits or some kind of contact with my daughter. I want to know that she's okay. I want to know that she's safe. And, quite frankly, I'm her mom. I want her to know that I'm not dead. I didn't abandon her, that I still love her and I care for her. And I so dearly want her in my life, that I did not leave her. I want her to know that. Yet the opposing party in my family court case recently used medical reports in a trial last week that alleges that weight loss that my daughter experienced is evidence that I abused her. I am not an abuser, and I have not abused my baby. I'm quite the opposite, actually. The irony behind all this is that one of the medical documents that he submitted was a medical document that I obtained when I took her to her pediatrician in 2024, at the end of 2024. And in this fact, that medical document shows signs of physical abuse that occurred after she had spent 2 to 3 weeks with him. In addition, the additional medical reports that he submitted at trial last week were additionally quite concerning for me, because they were all based out of a clinic in Maryland. And the medical documents also confirm that she has health insurance in Maryland. Yet the opposing party lives 400 miles away. He lives and works 400 miles from Maryland. His medical reports also only go up to December of 2025. So the last 4 to 5 months, there are no confirmed medical reports of my daughter seeing a doctor, getting her updated vaccines, which he seemed to be very concerned about, in addition to establishing or confirming her health and well-being. Since the very beginning of these proceedings, the thing that has been the most concerning for me as a domestic violence survivor is that Santa Clara County Family Court has failed some very fundamental duties to ensure my child's safety. And I'm going to list some of those. Number one, Santa Clara County Family Court has not confirmed the identity or contact information of my daughter's current or past pediatricians throughout the time that we have been in Santa Clara County's Family Court, starting in July of 2023. This court has never requested letters, records, or direct confirmation from a medical provider verifying my daughter's health, her growth, and well-being. They never established her current confirmed address or verified the identity of all adults living in the household with her. They have never appointed an independent child advocate to represent her interest. They have never ordered a welfare check by a neutral social worker or mandated reporter that can have physical eyes on my daughter. And this is significant. I'll explain later why this is significant. In addition, despite being fully aware that the American Academy of Pediatrics does not recommend significant separation from a mother, especially a breastfed baby, a mother and their baby. Yet this court has been ordering aggressive, prolonged separation between mommy and baby since my daughter has been breastfeeding. And despite the facts that they have been made aware that the American Academy of Pediatrics states that there are significant potential medical and developmental issues that can arise from aggressive, prolonged separation from a primary caregiver and a young child. They have never taken the time to have her screened and make sure that she does not have trauma, that she does not have regression or abuse that can be confirmed by a court-appointed child psychologist. In addition, the court has not required documentation of my daughter's developmental milestones, her school enrollment or daycare enrollment, and her attendance if she is enrolled in daycare. The other thing that I want to emphasize here is that they have never explained why a sole legal parent, me, has been denied any form of contact, not even a photograph, for over 379 days. In conclusion, Santa Clara Family Court does not know where my child is. They do not know where she is living. They do not know whether she's enrolled in school or daycare. They do not know if she's even being seen consistently by a doctor. Santa Clara Family Court doesn't even know if my daughter is alive. They have no eyes on Makita. And since March of 2023, I have consistently shared evidence, affidavits, and testimony documenting physical, sexual, and psychological abuse by the opposing party. Again, one of the very medical reports that he submitted to the court last week had signs of physical abuse that my daughter had experienced while she was in his care. Yet despite all of this, Santa Clara Family Court has been determined to sever my parental rights. They have been determined to criminalize me, the protective parent, while over 3 years of reported abuse has gone uninvestigated and unaddressed. A family court's paramount obligation is the safety and well-being of the child. And that obligation, quite frankly, has not been met by Santa Clara Family Court. Where is my daughter, Makita? Is she safe? And why is no one in the Santa Clara Family Court requiring to address those questions? Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate all the likes, the supports, the prayers. I ask you to like this video, reshare this video, comment, and if you're so inclined, in my bio is my fundraiser link for legal support. GiveSendGo.com/Mommy and Nikita. GiveSendGo.com/Mommy and Nikita is the fundraiser site. Thank you so much for your time. Wishing you peace and blessings. Keep my baby in your prayers, please. Thank you.